Hi, welcome. My name is Rachel. I'm a homeschool mom to 4 boys. I have actually graduated my 2 oldest, and this school year I have a 10th grader and a 5th grader, and I want to share our homeschool space with you. This is where we store everything. We do some of our learning in different spots in the house, and I'll share a little clip of that with you. I will show you this space because we do have some of our curriculum down here. This is where we meet and gather our things to get started for the day. So let's look at our homeschool space. Just going to give you a real quick overview. We are in a split foyer. We are in the basement. Some bookshelves. This is my oldest son's room, a closet. This is where you would come down the stairs to the room, and on the other side of this wall is our laundry room. And here we have our wall with the bookshelves and our whiteboard. We actually have not used the whiteboard as much as I thought this school year. It has been used a lot in the past, so I'm really just sort of waiting out to see. I don't want to quickly replace it and then wish I had it, so I'm going to wait a little bit longer. But these books are filled with books from a homeschool family that has been schooling for a long time, and we will be using definitely some of them. Like this pile, my son, 5th grader, will pull to read from, really that whole shelf. These are his Heroes Now and Then books, or Christians Now and Then, and we still pull from those. There's a lot of different resources and even some curriculum down here that I may use for my high schooler. So there is still a lot. These are Mama and Daddy's books over here. So there's still a lot on there we just would like to hang on to. This little box right here is actually our whole internet system. I hid it, and that is in one of my videos. I'll link it below, what I did and how that is working, which is working great. I like it. It's prettier than looking at all the wires. So over here we have another bookshelf. Yes, I know, a lot of books, and I'll start with the top. On the top, this blue box just has a lot of CDs in there. We do still listen to audios, and I probably need to go through there a little bit. A science experiment box. In the middle is a video projector that I'm just put in that container for now, that we plan to use on this wall that the whiteboard is on, and we have used it some. Next to that is a lot of DVDs, and some of those are for curriculum and some of those are for supplements. So, and I'll show you where our DVD player is. Okay, on the top shelf we have a lot of books. Even some of them I'm pulling for curriculum I may use for my 5th grader later, just trying to set aside and put there. Doesn't look the neatest right now, but a lot of them are just biographies or stories about people in history, especially probably I'm looking at them more of American history, but a little bit of everything. So, and the second shelf is more of my high schoolers shelf. There's a few extra books on there, but things that he will switch out. This is his cart right here. He will switch out. He uses it like a literature-based curriculum, and there are some books up here that he will pull this coming school year to read. The next shelf is just a variety of different things, some curriculum that I'm hanging on to, and then also some curriculum, some books, some high school books that I want to hang on to. And then at the bottom there is a container that is just supplies, mainly art supplies. If I needed more glue, I would go there, pencils, or very small art supplies. When my kids were younger, we had a huge drawer container of art supplies. I have really limited that and dispersed of so much, because we really don't need it. My high schooler does not care to do art, and so it's really just my 5th grader, and actually that container right above it is his art for this school year. So, and I might share that with you in another video. His art is part of our curriculum, which is Heart of Dakota. Like I said, this is my 10th grader's cart, which has all his curriculum on it: history, government, Bible, language arts, English there, math and science. So, and he is just finishing up. I actually like to keep this are right here, but he likes to sit there a lot, and he can just roll it right over there and grab what he wants. And this is our printer. This is his French. This is his IEW notebook he had that he was working on, and we actually keep that right here. There's a little spot he can slide that in, which is near here. And he has his to-do list and a little place to set books if he wants. This he can listen to his French on. We have our computer, and this is one of his notebooks. And then we actually have a DVD player right underneath the monitor there. I don't know if you could see that, because we do have a CD or ROM thing there, but it doesn't always work for every CD or DVD. So this little thing I had bought a long time ago, and I finally had my 15-year-old hung it up for me, and he actually puts the keyboard there a lot because he likes to use the desk for his writing, but he can also easily grab the keyboard. I know maybe a wireless keyboard would be better, but we also keep like our math DVDs over here. This is his CDs for his history that he uses to follow along with his book and some other things. This is his file system for high school. That's my bag that I like to have handy if I want to grab stuff and go. Just some extra Bibles, some notebooks. These are library books that we just picked up, and I haven't really put them anywhere specifically. All right, and this is a basement, so there is a fireplace down here, and my favorite sign, "This is the day which the Lord hath made. We will rejoice and be glad in it." And of course, climb every mountain. I mean, okay, yes. I've watched a lot of Sound of Music, so that's what it reminded me of anyways. This is our table, and my 5th grader and I sit here mostly. My high schooler will turn around and sometimes sit with me if it's just him and I doing something together. We have a globe. We have our Matthew C. blocks. That box right there is a microscope that a friend is letting me borrow because my oldest is taking biology this school year. We have not pulled it out. We have not got to where we need that yet. The basket above it holds my oldest son's spelling and a few other things. And then this is his cart. We have a sliding glass window to the right. We don't really use that too much, so except for lighting. This is my 5th grader's cart right here, but it's also my cart. So most of my stuff is at top, teacher's books, calendars, things like that. And then my 5th grader stuff is here and here, which has been so wonderful because I'll be sitting over here saying, "Where's your books?" And all I have to do is pull the cart between us and they're right there. It has been wonderful that I have done that this school year, and I will link a video below of how we are doing our carts this school year. This bookshelf has a lot. The books on top are more for Daddy and I, and then that middle shelf, probably over half of it might be books for my son's Heart of Dakota this school year. This shelf right here is just books on history, but it's more of a younger level, history and science, that we could pull for references or reports, all kinds of different things. If you look down a little bit further, I have several different IEWs, dictionaries, some other curriculum down there. And that thing right there is a dehumidifier, which we use different times of the year. It does get cold down here in the winter. If you keep that on all night, it will be warm down here, and you could turn it off because it is loud. I mean, you don't want to have it while you are doing school. So that is our space. When we start school, we usually do start down here, but just wanted to share that with you. If you're curious what's in the desk, this is just a file folder system. This we have extra copy paper, our 3-hole punch. What else is in there? Stapler, just some other types of paper. And then I really like the drawer system on this side because the top drawer, I might just show you inside real quick. I think my boys have been outside and they're getting ready to come in. So let's see if it's even bright enough to look in here. But we have all kinds of just little supplies, like if we needed them. This was actually a huge mess, and my oldest was looking for something. I said, "Babe, it's in the drawer," and he was very shocked that I had actually organized it and bought little containers. There's a container back here with a couple things, so he, I think, liked that. He is my organized one, so he was happy to see that Mama is trying to get her act together. And easy to find things because I knew we had them, but I am one that needs to have it visible to remember that I have it, or I might end up buying more. So there we go. As I said, the boys like to do some of their reading in different spots, and sometimes we do school on the deck when it's nice outside, but we do have our classroom, which we are thankful for. All right, I appreciate you watching that quick video. I do homeschool videos. I enjoy sharing our journey and sharing things about my 5th grader and high school, and I also sometimes do videos on gluten-free food because we are a gluten-free family. So if you like this type of content, please hit that subscribe button. That would encourage me so much, and I hope you all have a wonderful week. Thanks.